right here, she's a stray from what I heard of. There was a couple of houses up the block where they just left, I heard, and they just abandoned the cat. Bunch of friggin' assholes. That just goes to show you who the real animals are. So I've been feeding her, giving her fresh water, as you can see right there. Just gave that now. What else? Yeah. Thing is, I would take her in, but I have bad allergies to the point where my eyes will get swelled up, they'll get all red and itch, you know. I'll start sneezing, my nose will get stuffed. I get really bad allergies, or else I would actually take her. But I am trying my best to take good care of her. For the winter time, I want to try to build some kind of a little house for her. But yeah, just to show you how much I do love animals, you know, and I don't approve in abusing animals, because all animals have for us is love. You know, they don't care if you're rich or poor. They don't care if you're ugly or not ugly, you know. But like I said, no one's really ugly, because in someone's eyes there's always beauty to somebody. But that being said, you know, animals in general don't care. They love you no matter what, if you're rich, poor, and all that, you know. So truly, we're the animals, you know. That's the honest truth. So my thoughts on lab meat. So basically taking animals, growing their cells or whatever. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but from what I heard this guy in the comments saying that they could take a cell and then grow an animal, like, you know, meat or whatever. Now it's not fully 100%, supposedly, from what I heard. It's just like little things like chicken nuggets or whatever. But if it were to eventually, let's just say, succeed, will I be for it? And honestly, yes, I would, because I'd be straightly honest, you know. I mean, who doesn't like the taste? Well, I mean, maybe there's people that don't, but, you know, I like to eat meat and stuff, you know. Now, I have nothing against, like I said, I have nothing against vegan people, vegetarians, or anything like that. Everyone should have the right to be who they want to be. We shouldn't be criticized, you know. But, you know, it's sad what they do to animals. I mean, you know, torturing them, killing them, you know, at least put them down in a more peaceful way. But if there could be a way one day where you don't even have to put them down, and we can still get benefits by eating meat while the animal's scot-free, am I for it? Without a doubt, yes. I mean, I gotta be a real animal to say no, you know what I mean? Like, who wouldn't be for it, you know? You're still getting the needs, let's just say, and the animal gets to live, you know? You know, the thing is, technology is always getting better and better. And that's why I say to myself, you know, technology is always getting better and better, so why can't life get easier and easier? You know, I can understand back then in the old days, you know, we had to do more things because technology wasn't there. So we had to do more. Now we have technology doing everything. That's just say to yourself right there, can't life get easier? No. In a way, it's the total opposite. Fucking pathetic, you know? Because we don't put it to good use like we should, you know? But, yeah, as you can see in the beginning of the video with that cat, I think he was somebody's pet, and now he's just a stray, and I see him walk around all the time. I have the ring lights that go on when motion detected, so when I end up getting the alert on the phone, I look on the camera and I see her, like, she waits for the food. Sometimes she just sits there, starts licking herself. You know, I feel bad in a way for her, but I would definitely take her in if I have allergies, but I sadly do. And I'll be honest, I mean, I like dogs way better than cats, but like I said, in general, I like all animals. I wouldn't be the type to hurt any animal, whatever kind of animal it is. Maybe a rat, but although they say rats are very smart, you know, rats get a bad rap and shit, you know, but, you know, yeah, truth is, you know, I do have a heart for animals. I do have a heart for people too, but sadly not every human being out there has a heart for each other, you know, and that's the sad thing. That's why we're the friggin' animals, if you know what I mean. But what could you do in this stupid shithole? Now, the crazy thing was, we had cats, stray cats here that lived for 18 years. They actually just died not too long ago. And the funny, well, it's not funny, but the crazy thing about that is Soon as those cats died, this one randomly came out of nowhere. And there's a couple other ones too. There's a big black cat, and there's like another one of, you know, the ones you've seen there, but only had black paws instead of the white paws. But so it's like, it's weird how they all just fucking came out of nowhere right when the other ones died. Like they reproduced, or who the fuck knows, because it was a different type of looking cat. But you know, but yeah, back to this, you know, my thoughts on this. Yeah, I mean, I'm all fucking for it, dude. There's really not much more I can say. I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm all for it. I mean, who wouldn't be all for it, you know? But I mean, will that ever be a possibility? I don't know. I mean, they have this thing in Burger King called the plant burger or whatever hell, where they're making plant. It's not real meat, but it tastes like real meat. Who the hell knows, you know? But you know, it's just, you know, certain topics I get nervous talking about because I don't want anyone going down my throat, you know. Like I said, I want to try to make peace with everybody, you know. I respect everyone's decision, but I am just being straightly real. Everyone should have the right to choose what they want to be, you know. You can't force someone to be a vegan. You can't force someone to not be a vegan, you know. It's just, you can't do that. That's how I look at it as. You know, it's almost like saying, you better believe in God. I believe in God, so you better believe in God. That's not going to be the case. Everyone has their own beliefs. Everyone has their own opinions on things, you know, and people got to accept that. That's how fights start going on. That's how arguments start going on. And, you know, that's the whole point of an opinion. Not everyone's going to have the same thoughts. That's like same thing with working, you know. I mean, it's like we're all programmed. We're all born into this shit where we all got to have no questions about it. We got to just go to school, get a job, possibly go to college, then get a job, or just get a job, whatever, you know. And if you have any like questions about it and any like why or like doubts or whatever, you're looked at like a loser, like a bum. You're looked at like, you know, you're a reject to society. Meanwhile, I was just randomly spawned into Earth, shithole Earth, and now I gotta go with all these fucking rules and shit, you know. So it's like, that's basically a perfect example of what vegetarians being a vegan and shit like that, you know. Not everyone's gonna like a certain thing. That's what makes us all unique in our way. But you know, I feel really bad though how we do have to kill the animals. But you know, and they say you could actually do just fine without eating meat. Now me personally, maybe it's true. Like I said, when it comes to these things, I'm not really smart with, you know. I'll be straightly honest. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know anything about nutrition and shit. I mean, you know, I know too much meat ain't good for you. I mean, that's just a, you know, a common sense topic, but, you know. But, you know, it would be nice if there could be a future way of actually eating meat without having to kill the animal, you know. Now, will I ever see that happening? I truly can't answer that. Possibly. But we just have to wait and see. You know? Then another thing I want to point out, you know, like, people get all like, you're a monster. You killed that animal or whatever. But the truth is, it's all survival in the fittest. They do the same exact thing. It's okay if the animal kills another animal, but if we kill the animal or whatnot, we're looked at as like monsters and piece of shits, you know. I mean, like I said, if you're gonna eat the meat, you know, but I mean, it's still fucked up, of course, but what are you gonna do, you know? I mean, you're putting it to good use, you're eating the meat, but if there's an alternative way one day where that animal doesn't have to die for us to keep our bellies full with friggin' MEAT, then I'm all for it, you know. But I don't know if that's going to be anytime soon, and I don't even know if that's ever going to be just in general, but we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, I think I'm going to probably cut it there. You know, I really don't know too much more on this topic, what to talk about, you know. I mean, it's nothing really too much more, you know. It was basically just what I think about it, you know, about this possibly being a thing. So I'm all for it, like I said 100 times. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it there. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Yeah, take it easy, man. And it's pretty much hot all around the world, so if you guys are in a heat wave, stay as cool as you can, man. Go in the pool, stay in the AC, whatever. Global warming at its finest. Maybe that's a good sign that this shit will come to an end soon. At least I hope, you know. But sadly, probably not. But, you know, I'm rooting for global warming, even though the poor polar bears are gonna die, but that'd be better off if everything just dies at this point. Peace out.